So this one's just for me. It's like, well, what do I love? What do I want to do? Where are we going with all this? It's like, I love learning what I'm learning and understanding and teaching myself and hopefully helping others. And so then I often think like, oh, am I supposed to go help, like go to like depression centers? But I don't know that I could do that. I don't know if that would be healthy for me. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Maybe it would if I saw the turnaround, but I don't know. And I love comedians and I love to make people laugh, but I don't know that I consider myself funny in that, like, I don't know that I would know how to write skits, or if I'd want to write skits, or if I'd want to do that. Like, I just love to make people laugh when I'm with them. If something funny comes up, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not necessarily like, and then I always think of animals. Like, I love to be around animals, but a lot of times it's because I am sad or depressed. So I feel like dogs just love you. Cats just love you. I saw Fox the other day. They just love you. And so this has been like, this makes me sad. Shouldn't. Let's take a breath. But because I have lived in depression for so long, and I think more people do than you probably realize. Like, that's what I mean. Like, I don't know that people, I think some people know. I think my close friends probably know that there's like a sadness around me at times, or how deep it can go, or how, painful. But because of that, because we live in that past, because we live in whatever, we're not living. And because we're not living, we can't discover what we do and don't like. And this is also why we like almost everything. We like almost everything because almost everything isn't living in the past. It's like anything and everything that can get our attention, and I mean, that is happy, like that's good, that's fun, that's easy, that's light, that's anything is better than that awful feeling. And this is what probably leads to, right? Some of us maybe ADD, in that it's like you're so focused on grasping at anything to keep your focus so that you don't slip into the past. And yet, an even more beneficial way is to find something you love and dive deep into it. So I think that's why I've enjoyed studying so many different things, or learning so many different things, or doing so many different programs, because when I have enough things eating up my time in positive ways to keep me present, grounded, and forward focused, the happier I am. And working on that, because then I can stay in the positive momentum, so that when the pebbles in the road come up, they don't toss me completely off my path, where in the past they would. And so I've worked on and continue to work on remembering that and staying in alignment, or doing my best to come back to the present moment. And so it's probably a better way of saying it, because it's like, I don't always necessarily know what my path is in that what really excites me and delights me. Right? Because they say, do the things you love. Do what you love. Well, I love to learn. I love to stay present. I do love to engage with others when I'm present, when I'm able to drop all my inhibitions, right? When I'm able to drop all my lies and ties, all my delusions, when I'm free from all that, it feels like bliss. And it feels like bliss to engage with others when I'm in those spaces and states. And, but more than that, I don't know. I don't know that there's any one thing. I think there's things I grasp onto, but even those have gotten old or stale, in that, like, I keep trying to grasp back onto sketching or painting or doing something. I think I enjoyed sketching more than anything, because probably that was what I was better at versus, I've painted and done other things, but not that I don't know that I even enjoy them. I think sometimes I just rush to get them done. So it's not like I'm slowing down to necessarily enjoy them. So it's not really. And I can say that about a lot of things. It's like I rush to get them done. They're not necessarily holding my attention or exciting me and delighting me and keeping me present to enjoy them. So I'm just trying to think, like, that's, first of all, that's sad and true. And what I've dealt with, and I think that's what a lot of people with childhood trauma or depression have trained their brain in such a way. So it appears that we're dabblers or we're just grasping onto things only so we can rush back into our comfort zone of depression, right? Or aloneness or doneness or blankness. And that's just painful. And, it's like you have to be done with that. You have to be done with that. And you have to find the things that will bring you joy, which means you have to start living because you have been dead for so long, right? We're not living when we're in those states. We're really not. And so, and on such a deeper level than you're just not living. No. It's really, truly, you're losing your life. It's slipping like sand through the hourglass. And so, it's like that really, then you have to really get out of your comfort zone because you really have to remain present and you really have to get out there and you have to really live. And all of that is uncomfortable and unfamiliar. And so it sounds funny to people, but it can be incredibly exhausting and challenging when your brain has been dead asleep. It has been focused in the past. It hasn't been on. So to turn it on and keep it on and running and alive and present and here and now, which is supposed to be enjoyable and fun and exciting and thrilling, can be a challenge for people who have a more dominant pattern of being dead asleep, depressed, sad. And this is why there's fortunately, so many tools out there to help us. And you got to experience them all, indulge in them all to determine what does and doesn't help you and works for you. And take that leap to start living and experiencing. And it can be challenging. It really can, because it's like, well, I don't even know what. And so it's like, just try anything. And so I'm trying to spit out too what they're showing and what it's feeling, because I'm talking to them at the same time as well. And I'm thinking, you know what? Part of the problem is I really am trying to grasp at straws because there's so many things that seem like easy pulls, easy grabs, easy things to go to that I've done and have done repeatedly. And so it's not the thing. So it's like I have to keep searching for the thing, right? Like, yeah, I think this might be a downfall of mine that they're showing me too. It's like I tend to find it's like the easier route or the better route for me. So it's like I was just thinking, like, we'll start going to yoga classes. And I'm like, I really don't want to. I actually enjoy I like my home because I like doing my practice when I do it. So it's like I justify and explain away. But it's because it is, so it's debatable because it is what I enjoy more. I really do enjoy that more. Yet I need to make friends. I need to get out. I need to, and so, yeah. I feel like saying, like, suck it up, buttercup. It's like I have to figure that out. I have to figure that out. I'm just thinking, it's like I annoy myself with how much I talk too. That's why this has also been good to be on here, so I can hopefully get out a good portion of it before I engage with others and then vomit all over them versus just being present. Man, I really fell deep in the well again. Sorry, it's been a challenge pulling myself up and out this time. Not that it's been hard to pull myself up and out. It's more of like I've had my eyes wide open this time, pulling myself up and out. And so it's almost like more scary in seeing how deep I went and like facing my own truths, my own patterns, my own fears, so that I can be more consciously aware of changing them and saying them out loud and integrating and recognizing and realizing them, right? Versus justifying them, ignoring them, brushing over them, falling back asleep there. And so it's been more challenging in that can't fall asleep. Here it is, 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 here it is. It's like, oh my God, they're all over the fucking place. Right? Okay. Thanks so much for tuning in and listening. You can now purchase an audio journey with me using the link below.